Hello, KR Commandos. Today we are going to talk about the sleep multiplier. Um, Anything that can improve your sleep will help you improve everything in life. And I really do mean everything. You're going to get better results. You're going to be healthier. You're going to live longer. You're going to be more productive. You're going to be happier. You're going to be healthier. It's going to improve your mood. Anything that can be improved will improve by getting more, or excuse me, by improving the quality of your sleep. Whether you get more sleep or whether you get deeper sleep. Okay. So, sleep multiplier. We are big into sleep aids. Actually, sleep aids, vitamin D was the first supplement that we ever offered to our members because of the importance of it. Sleep aids was actually, okay, protein powder was technically the first thing that we offered. Vitamin D, I don't really think of protein powder as an actual supplement. I think of it as a food product because it's providing you calories. We're not going to get into that. Vitamin D was the second one, and then sleep was the third. Okay, so whatever. So what does Sleep Multiplier do? First of all, we used to offer a product called a phenotropic, and even before that, we used to do a blend of basically magnesium, melatonin, and 5-HTP. And it would be 3 different bottles, and you have to take them, and people got better sleep. It improved people's sleep, right? That was a pain in the ass because you had to take 3 different bottles of it. So then we went to something called phenotropic, and phenotropic is good. It does provide people with better sleep. But there were some holes in it that I don't really want to get into. But needless to say, we moved on to something better, which is called Sleep Multiplier, right? So what does Sleep Multiplier do? In a nutshell, Sleep Multiplier basically it improves your sleep quality. You are going to get more sleep. You're going to fall asleep easier. You are going to go back to sleep easier. You're going to get deeper sleep. And you're actually going to wake up, and you're going to feel a little bit, you might feel a little groggy. And the reason why you feel groggy is probably just the fact that, well, there's a couple different reasons. But a main reason why we hear people say is they're just getting more sleep, and they're just not used to it, right? So a cool thing about the sleep multiplier, I used to have to take, I would usually drink caffeine, whether it's a coffee or tea, within like 15 minutes of me waking up just to kind of get my brain going and start my day. Now, I drink caffeine a couple hours after I wake up. I don't need it when I wake up because when I wake up, I'm ready to go because I get good sleep, right? So I don't have to use that crutch of coffee or tea to start my day. I actually drink that caffeine as I'm, basically when I go into work as a way to improve productivity. So it's not a crutch to start my day. It's a way for me to improve productivity, which is really what caffeine was really designed to do in the sense that it was really designed to improve energy levels and productivity and just allow you to get more shit done. Okay, so Sleep Multiplier. So Sleep Multiplier has 4 different things in it that do a lot of good. First thing is magnesium. Magnesium basically helps you relax, okay? It's going to help you unwind. It's going to help you de-stress, especially taken at night. Second thing, it has what's called a metabolic support blend. Now, this metabolic support blend, it has something in it called phosphodiesterone, and what that does is that basically helps you lower your cortisol levels. So high cortisol levels in the evening is bad. High cortisol levels in the morning is good. We want that, right? But we don't want high cortisol level in the evening because that means that you're potentially too stressed to actually fall asleep or to get good sleep. So anything that can lower cortisol levels in the evening, such as Burn PM or the Sleep Multiplier, is really, really good, okay? The next thing it does is it has a knockout fast blend, right? And this is kind of crazy. It's legitimately knockout fast. Generally speaking, I will take my my sleep multivitamin right before I go to bed, or my sleep supplements right before I go to bed. And what I notice is, at least with the phenotropic, what used to happen was sometimes it would take a while to kick in. Okay, with the sleep multiplier, it's really hard for me to stay up and read. I read books before I go to bed. It's really hard for me to stay up and read longer than about 20 minutes. Usually at that 20-minute mark, I'm just like, right? And I have to force myself to stay up to try and read, and that's usually when I realize, like, you know what, I should just go to sleep. So within 20 minutes, this stuff knocks me out. Now, it takes a couple days for it to actually take effect, so if you take it one night and it doesn't work, you got to give it a month. At least 3 weeks, ideally a month, to actually notice and see the difference. So that is the Knockout Fast Blend. And the last thing it has is what's called a Sleep Multiplier blend. So think of it like this. Your sleep goes through peaks and valleys. And from one peak to another peak, that's called a sleep cycle. The more sleep cycles we can get in a night, the more rested we're going to feel. Generally speaking, most people are going to get between 3 and 5 sleep cycles, and a sleep cycle will last anywhere between 90 to 120 minutes, roughly, on average. So if we can get more sleep cycles in that night, that's good. If we can get a deeper sleep cycle, that's also good. At the bottom of that kind of valley of the sleep cycle, that's where you're going to have an increase. That's basically where you're going to have your REM sleep, right? That's your deepest level of sleep. So if we can get you to get down into that valley quicker, that's good. That means that you're going to have more sleep cycles. If we can do something to increase the duration of your sleep cycle, that's also good, because that means you're going to be in that valley longer, which means you're going to get all the benefits that you want from sleep at a higher level, right? So take your sleep multiplier, get better sleep, kick more ass in life.